Give the expectation.
Welcome to our Zoom call, the Zoom room with us. And we're excited to end this mini bootcamp coaching experience, just going over some questions and sharing a little bit more about the compensation plan and what happens next and how you get started. So we're going to just kick it off with some questions that we had. So go ahead and start out, Heather.
All right. I'm actually getting some come through right now, so I'm going to wait for those to come through. But the ones that I did have already is the biggest one, were you able to leave your full-time career? Because you are looking at right now, there's a couple of us that are different levels. And yes, some of us have left our full-time careers and some are still doing both. I mean, when I started, I honestly started as a hobby coach with, actually, if you go all the way back, I started as a customer with no plans on being a coach at all. And then started as a hobby coach. And what is a hobby coach? I basically got my Shakeology paid for. You help a couple people, you earn a little extra income, it pays for your products, you love them, why not get them paid for? So then I progressed into, I want to make this more of a business. So at that point, then I kind of worked my salon. I owned my salon at the time, and I was still a Beachbody coach. So I was able to juggle those both. And we definitely teach you how to do that. Like being a hairdresser, I would apply a hair color and they would sit there for 20 to 30 minutes with a hair color on. Well, you use what's called pocket time. So I would sit down and I would message a few people and check in with my girls in my group and so on and so forth. I would do a little in the morning before the kids got up, and I would do a little before they went to, or after they went to bed. I found those pocket times, I used them very well. I actually work better in pocket times. Even now that I have left my salon career, I also still work in pocket time because we're moms, most of us, and you have to find the time that works for you. My girls are 17 and 13. They still need me. So I still have to find the times like today. Thank God they're teenagers. They slept till 11. So from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m., I busted butt getting my work done. So now, other than this, I'm done with my day. So I can go out and enjoy the afternoon. It's beautiful here today. It's going to be almost 70 degrees. Yay, sunny weather. So that was awesome to be able to work it that way. And it comes down to, how much do you want to work it? Because the more you work it, the more you're going to get rewarded for it. The second question that I get often is that work trip paid for? You have probably seen a lot of us post in our feed of these amazing trips that we've went on. And now, granted, this year they've been canceled. It's been a big bummer. But we have went on trips in the past. There's a cool thing in the summertime that they always do, which is called Summit. And you get to go and experience 20,000 coaches at least in the same place. And it's such an amazing experience. It's such a high energy. And if you hit the ground running, when you sign up as a coach and you become a success starter, which we will explain that later too, but it's basically helping people within the first 6 months of your business. If you hit that goal, you get your ticket paid for to go there. It's an amazing experience. And then the next level of that, hey, Christine, thanks for hopping on. The next level of that is when you have been helping someone, at least 3 people every month for a year, you build up what these called these trip dollars. So you get this awesome tropical vacation, totally paid for. Seriously, like I did not believe it the first time, but you seriously get your trip paid for, and you can even bring your spouse or a child or a guest of some kind with you, all expense paid for except for getting yourself there, right? Like buy your plane ticket and then everything is taken care of while you're there. So that's pretty cool too. I'm going to let someone else go on with questions because I do want to read these ones that were just sent to me to make sure I can read them and then come back to them. How does that sound?
Cool. Perfect. So I think Nani has a couple that she wanted to address.
You're muted, Nani.
Thank you. So anyway, here's my thing. It's like, I get like full on, I'm an introvert, right? I mean, that's the number one thing I get. So I must attract introverts. But anyways, so my thing is actually, you know, that's the good thing about this business. And I think Heather had explained about like when you're behind the chair, you're one-on-one, right? So when you're behind the chair, it's just like bump, bump, bump. But when you get out, you know, you're just like, ooh. So introvert is cool for this business is because one of the few businesses where you can be behind the computer, behind the scenes, like we talk about, and still let your personality shine. So it's perfect for an introvert. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you notice like shy people that you see and then they're doing something and they become this, entrepreneur, and you're just like, wait, so that's one thing I always get. So if you're an introvert, hey, it's perfect. But I always believe we're both a little of both. So I work publicly, but I live privately. You know what I'm saying? And that may be many of us, So I know Jim Rohn had mentioned that. And when I just started this journey, and I was just like, oh my God, I always thought I was an extrovert because I worked out in public and I was like, woohoo. But that was behind the chair in a square box. You know what I'm saying? That was fun with my music and my own little environment. So keep that in mind. You may be totally like work out in public, but yet you're so private still, so we're a little both. But the other one is a 1595. So that was a question I got from 3, and it was basically, hey, how come the 1595 per month? And I'm like, I know, right? That is for Beachbody to handle every single thing about your business, customer service, shipping, handling, direct deposit, websites, links, returns, products development, you name it, all the things you would have to worry about as a business owner. And it's already paid for. So it's a steal, right? $15.95 for Alaska. My Hawaii girls have to pay the taxes. And even with this price, it's still cheaper to be a coach every month than a customer. So keep that in mind. That's where that's at. And I wanted to ask one of the gals if she can go ahead and write it in chat. So Christine had to return something, and I want to know how it went. Like, did it go smooth, or, you know what I mean? Because with the COVID-19, I want to make sure that we're all pretty patient with it, because I've tried to call and, so let us know how that went, Christine, because I'm kind of curious, because I haven't had anyone yet, and I want to know how it went. So that was my 2, was just basically, introverted, and then the 1595 from the 3 gals.
Awesome. Thanks, Nani.
Thank
So Heather, do
you.
you have a few more?
I do, and she's got a lot of great questions. So I think
good.
these are some great ones to go over with. The first one she asked was, let me read, hold on a second. How much a month does it cost to become a coach? Which Nani kind of covered that with a $15.95. That is for like everything she explained, right? It covers so much. But the $15.95 is just a piece of it, right? Because you have to be an active coach. And it's really hard to explain until you understand the plan completely, but basically you have to be active every month. And what that means is a 50 PV. But you also have to be proof that the product works, right? So we want you to drink Shakeology every day. So if you're drinking Shakeology every day, typically it's $130 a month, but when you sign up to be a coach, you get a discount on that. So that is 25% off. So it brings it down to $99.76, $46, something like that. But then you add in that $15.95, you're at $116. So you are still paying less than you would have with that $15.95 in there than you would have been if you were a customer. So it's a great savings. And then what's the next one? If people don't buy things from you, do you still get paid? Which this is an awesome thing, because I am a hairdresser, or was a hairdresser. I'm retired now, right? When you're a hairdresser, if there's not someone in your chair, you're not making any money. So I would go on vacation with my husband, and my salon would be sitting empty for a week, and I would not make no money. I do not get a vacation paycheck at all, like some companies will give their employees. I didn't get that. Even when I worked for salon owners, you do not get a paid vacation. So the first time I realized this, when I was working both businesses, we went to Mexico for a friend's wedding. And on that Thursday, I got a paycheck. And I'm like, holy cow, I did not work at all this week other than taking care of myself, right? That's your first one. I still got my workouts in. I got a paycheck, and that's what's called residual income. And that happens when you get people wanting the results that you had. So you set them up with a program that you're using, and they continue to buy those products every month. You are getting a paycheck from that residual income. So hopefully that explains that question. Now my phone went out on me. Can you cancel at any time of being a coach with no charge? There is no contract. There is no sign up. I don't want to say a sign up fee. There's no contract. There is no obligation to sell a certain amount every month, right? Like once you sign up, you can cancel at any time. So it's the best thing about too, when you sign up with a challenge pack, they waive that $40 sign up fee. So I have many girls that will come on as a customer, and they're like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't even want, I'd like the discount, but I don't want to have to worry about that contract. There is no contract, and they waive that $40. So even if you were to get a challenge pack and then you order something else on top of that, you automatically get 25% off. I just did this for a girl this morning that signed up, and she wanted the nutrition plan. and it knocked it down from 56 to 35 something, 25% off because she signed up as a coach. And she doesn't have a plan of coaching. Maybe she does down the road, great, but she signed up just for the discount. And so 3 months down the road, if she decides to cancel, she can cancel. If she were to change her mind and sign up as a customer and then 3 months down the road want to do it, well, then she's got to pay that $40 to get the 25% off. So there is no contract. And there's no like amount you have to make every month. Like if you choose not to do anything that month, great, but you won't make any money either, other than if you had signed people up before and you're getting residual income from them. Do you have to have a bank card on file, or can you pay at the end of the year? So you have to have a bank card on file, and it's very safe. It's very, what do they call that? Secure. So you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. It can be debit card or credit card, whatever you choose to use. Is Beachbody 80/20 for the nutrition part? I live by 80/20. That's the way I run my groups. Christine's in my group, so she can understand that I promote that. Like, we like to have our wine. We like to have our margaritas. We like to have pizza. I mean, those are my three things, right? Wine, margarita, and pizza have to fit into my diet or it's not a lifestyle. So 100%, that's how I run my groups. It depends on your personality. If you're someone that's like, I'm an all or none person and that's how I want to be, you can do that way, but I choose to do 80/20. And that's another good point, right? Like you are your own CEO. We're here to help and guide you, but it is your business. So you get to choose how you want to run it. Is there any products for hair, skin, or just nutrition products? So they are definitely expanding. They have beach bars now, which are awesome. My whole family eats them. They have collagen, which is for hair, skin, and nails. And I was just going over that with my girls this morning on Coffee Chat, because actually my sister's like, why is everybody drinking collagen? It's a great product. I have had hair growth. My nails are super strong where they used to not be before. So highly recommend it and love it. They have the performance line. Am I missing anything else? If someone is, put it in the chat. But do I have to buy Shakeology through Beachbody, or can I buy it through cheaper sites? Definitely have to buy it through Beachbody, because it's even like the hair world, right? Like, I, as a hairdresser, would never recommend someone to go to Myers or Target to buy their hair products, because you don't know what you're buying, right? You want it to know that it is the best quality. And Beachbody is amazing with how much they test their Shakeology before we even get to us. I mean, it's like, it goes through, like, I can't remember if it was 19 or 1900. I can't remember the amount, but there's so many tests that it goes through before it even gets to us, because they want to make sure we are getting the best quality and that it's up to their standards. Because if it's not, they send it back and they make the company redo it. So you definitely get what you pay for. So what did Krista say? Oh, active vitamins. That was before my time too. So I actually haven't tried those yet, but I know Nani, I think, was a big one on that.
I thought they still had those.
They might. I haven't looked into it.
And of course, the Ultimate Reset supplements too.
All right. I think, and that is all her questions. So I don't know if we want to open up to anyone else on here for questions.
New workout programs come out a couple times a year. So remember that. New energized flavors coming out. I mean, they're always like ahead of the ball game. So if you notice, Carl, you guys got to meet Carl, our CEO. He's like such a visionary. It's crazy. He's always like one step ahead. Christine said that they charged her at the post office for $25. So even if you filled out that thing, did you have a thing to fill out? Like, Louise, are you pro on this?
Yeah.
Returns? Okay.
Yeah. So that is how it works. Like, you have to pay shipping and handling to return, even when you got the return form or whatever it is. So
At one point they told me that was specific to Alaska too. They've told me before, because I've had to return things and like, oh, we can't pay shipping from Alaska.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's changed now. Like, they do pay shipping from other states, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do that for exchanges too? I've promoted exchanging, like Shakeology.
Right. Mm-hmm. One of the things I have done when I know it's coming, but I don't want it, or I forgot to suspend it or whatever, I will not accept it at the post office, and it gets returned, so I don't pay the shipping. Mm-hmm. So.
Hey, can I have you guys expound on the, you get the 2 new workouts a year. As a coach, you get the VIP. Have you guys expounded on that before? That you get the offer to get used to it before you're selling it. Could you kind of explain that?
Oh,
I
sure.
can't.
Yeah, so what that is when they release new workout programs, as a coach, with that coach, whether you're getting it for the discount or you're a working coach, you get access to the new programs before it actually comes out for the customers to be able to get access to it. So we get to get it, try it out. Usually it's like 2 weeks before then it's coming out for customers to get the VIP early access. So as a coach, you get to try it out so that you know how to talk about it to your customers. And then you also get into a exclusive private Facebook group with the actual trainer who created the program, who gets to walk you through it and give you all the like expert trainer tips, so that you have, it's so that you're armed with more tools and resources and understanding of the product and how it works, the programs, whether it's nutrition and anything that's coming out new with that, or any of the workout programs. And, and on that note too, you get access to different groups with the company itself that do training that help you with what things are coming out and just that. So that is a really fun one to be in a new trainer group with the new workout program coming out.
Christine also put in the chat that they sent her something that she didn't order and they let her keep it. And I will testify that too. My mom actually had a mess up with her order, her Energize. She had moved and they sent it to the wrong address. And they ended up, because it was like for 2 months, and then they ended up sending her like that order plus another one. So she ended up getting a free one of Energize. So they are very good about standing behind what you order and if you're happy with it.
Yeah, I've had that happen too. Okay, so does anyone else have any other questions? Otherwise, we'll move into the compensation part. Okay, so what we're gonna do to kick this off, there's a video that we're gonna play. It's 5 minutes, and it just explains when you first become a coach, how you get out the gate and start earning money. So we're just gonna play that, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. So it's a short 5-minute clip. Here we go. Give me a thumbs up if you can see that.
You have your headphones on, so we can't hear it.
A quick presentation on how coaches earn money initially as they first get started building the business. So I want to start with this slide because it is important that we know the Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of success for a coach, but that each coach, their income is really determined by their own effort, diligence, and skill. And so what I want to do is I'm going to jump to this next slide, and we're going to talk about what happens. So as you start as a new coach, and as you start a fitness and a nutrition program, you're going to want to start to invite others to join you on this journey. When you do, you will earn commissions and bonuses as people join you with a challenge pack. And we've kind of mentioned it, but a challenge pack includes everything you need in order to get started on your fitness journey. So let me show you how this works in the compensation plan as a brand new coach getting started. As Jess mentioned, she said that her goal is to help 3 people every month. So I'm going to build on the model of helping 3 people each month for your first 3 months and show you the reality of what the income can be produced by doing that. So as we jump into this, if you get started by helping your friend Sally to become a coach, to become a customer by purchasing a challenge pack, she joins you on your journey, you would earn a $50 commission off of that challenge pack. Now, we'll go through this. You also invite your sister Jen, and she joins you as you start your fitness journey. She's going to join a group with you, and now you're going to make up to $100 or $50 for each of those 2 challenge packs. The third person you help happens to be your friend Shelly. And so you can see that in April, talking specifically about this month, if you're a new coach, you can see that $150 to helping 3 people get started with challenge packs would be, a bit able for you to be able to do. Okay. So now what gets exciting about this is, as you go into May, what's going to happen is those 3 customers that you got started with challenge packs in April are now going to get their second bag of Shakeology. And so you're going to earn a commission on each of those purchases. And again, we're in May now. So what's going to happen is you're going to commit to helping 3 people again. So just like Jess mentioned, in May, you're going to help Megan, you're going to help your mechanic Joe, and you're going to help your dentist Mary. And these guys are each going to buy a challenge pack as well to get started on their fitness journey. And you can see that by doing that, you're getting this $50 commission per challenge pack, plus you're getting your Shakeology HD commissions from the April customers. So your total income for the month of May would be $247, but you can see that your total income in April and May would now be $397. Okay, let's jump to June. Because now I'm in June and I've got my April customers, the 3 that I helped in April, they now get their third bag of Shakeology. My May customers now get their second bag, and you can see that I'm at $97 for each of those for a combined of $194 in residual commissions coming off of these customers purchasing their bags of Shakeology. But what I want to show you is it gets exciting because now I'm inviting more customers. I'm keeping up with my commitment to help 3 people each month. And you can see that, hey, for my consistent posts on Instagram, I help a new friend, Aaron, get started with a challenge pack. And then, man, I lose 10 pounds drinking Shakeology and doing 10 rounds. So my best friend, Sarah, wants to get started with a challenge pack. And from inviting to my challenge group, my friend John wants to get started with a challenge pack as well. So there's your $150 for June. You can see that in the month of June, I'm going to make $344, but for a combined total income of $741. So that's what Jess said. Coaches commit to helping 3 people every month. And as they do, you can see how it starts to compound and it starts to grow. Now, if you doubled that effort, I'm just going to show it to you because I think it's exciting to kind of be able to show it. But let me show you what happens if you, just one second, there we go. If you happen to help 6 people a month, then obviously the opportunity for that would be twice what it would be if you were helping 3 people per month. Now, what's exciting to me is we have so many coaches that are getting started and getting, going in the business. And that you can see that as you get started, you're going to want to start inviting people as soon as you can and start to build your organization and really build your team and invite people to join you as you start the process of you being a Beachbody coach.
Okay, so that gives you the base understanding of how you start as you first become a coach, to get out the gate, to start getting, inviting people to join you on this journey with you as you're doing this. It gets your feet wet. It gets you, you're learning how to run a challenge group either with your coach, or if you want to go on your own, you can do that straight away. But that's the basis of which you start earning. There's 4 different ways of earning income, and that is one of them, and that's the basis. But you'll learn more as you kind of get your feet wet in that first part and start working your business. And then the next step would be going into what our training is, and Heather was going to talk about that a little bit more. You're muted.
It's funny because on our coffee chat this morning, where a girl kept doing that, and she's like, that bingo for Zoom meetings where you're muted, and that's one. She's like, I always get that. But anyways, what Louise was talking about was our Coach University. We are really excited about this. We just created a way for you guys to basically learn what we've done, and it's taken us a while to learn, compacted it into 2 weeks. And it literally walks you through everything. And you're not walking alone. We're there walking with you. What you'll do is it's basically you'll create a password, and you have your own email to log in. And then it's going to take you through step by step, day by day. You will learn and you'll have assignments through the day. If you get stuck, that's what we're here for. But it's really cool. It shows you how to start posting on social media. It will talk to you about the best lighting. It will talk to you about how to invite friends, what to do when someone says yes or no, that next step, completely all the way through. So basically that's what it is. We're excited about it. And that is your next step. After, how do I want to say this? Like, okay, you're here. What do I do next? That's when you get with your coach and we figure out, if you haven't signed up, how to sign you up, what the best plan for you is. And then we put you into that coach university, and it is 2 weeks long. It's self-paced. So if you're gung-ho and you want to finish it faster than that, by all means do it. If you want to take 4 weeks to do it, it's your own business. It's your own CEO. You're CEO of your own business. That's what we keep saying. It truly is how it is. You work at your own pace, and we are right there working with you at what your pace is that you choose.
Yep, perfect. So did anybody have any questions on the video piece that we watched, as well as what Heather just shared about the Coach University? Did that make sense to you, the video on how you just invite, you earn, you get the residual income, and then you keep building on that?
And that's just once you get out of the gate. And just know that the coach training is basically your own. So you'll be able to create your own email and your own password. So you'll have your own little outlet to get into it. So it's not like you have to kind of find it. You just have your own and just save it somewhere. But this is just like the first step when you're out of the gate. And then after that, it goes more, because, you know, there's no way, right? You could do a residual on this first step. You know what I mean? We'd be like, oh my goodness, thousands of challenge packs. No, you know what I mean? But it's all, that's why it's like just the first step, which is fun because that's how we all started. And then you go to the next step, you know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind as well.
Yep, cool. Okay, so what you want to do from this point on is to get with the coach that invited you to the Mini-Bootcamp Coach Experience. Can answer any other questions, because I know for me, sometimes I'm on the call or something, and it's like later on when I'm folding laundry, it's like, oh, got this question. So reach out and talk to the coach that invited you here. And if you're interested in getting started, they'll get you started and walk you all the way. Last thing, today is National Fitness Day. So if you haven't gotten your workout in, make sure that you do something, whether it's going for a walk on this beautiful spring day, and post about it, share. It's National Fitness Day and why healthy living is important to you. And that's just part of this, what we do here. Inspire people to take action, to live a healthy, fulfilling life. And that is our mission. So if nobody else has any other questions, comments, I will stop the recording.
I think it is, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and go through. Can we go through like who completed the assignments?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Okay. Because we had 5 assignments, right? And it's like a business. You have to treat it like a business. So you start realizing like, oh, treat it like a business. Don't go do your laundry. Don't go, you know what I mean? Because you can get so sidetracked because it's at home career, right? So it's like focus. Just lock yourself down for 1 hour. You're good. And then off you go. But anyway, so there was like share a post to a group, share first names that you invited, the PD that you read, what you got out of it, send quick hello to people that you haven't talked to for a while because COVID-19, right? And then your vision, like what's your vision? So I'm going to offer a vision board course. I'll just do a real quick course with you guys where it's like this. You guys listen to the whatever, and then I'll grab mine when everybody's going over their prizes and stuff. So you can see, very simple, and you're going to love it because it's free. Anyways, so out of all mine, so I had 5 gals, right? But if they don't engage the first day, second day, I boot them out. Okay, because this is serious stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want them to enjoy and really get into it. You know what I'm saying? But that's me. But all of us are CEOs of our own business, so we do it differently, right? But I ended up having Alicia, who is on this one, and she completed all those, posted, PD, got girl wash your face, and that just made her like boom, rocket out into the next whatever she's in. You know, you get into this bubble. But that's the number one thing. If you all want to change, it's personal development. The rest is cool, right? It becomes a habit because you feel so good personal development is going to get this out of the way, and you're just going to feel so good when you find the book that grabs you. So she did that. Darren Hardy daily we send to everyone. So it's up to you, but you get an email. So we make sure that you guys have that in your email every day, because that's how we started, right? And it used to come to text. Now it's all email. But it's on for 75 hours, I think. Is that right? That he has it, and then it goes away. But she also did the takeaway from that. So that was awesome. So I got to look back to see what her takeaway was. And so, doing the 4 vital behaviors is exactly what you guys did, which is perfect for this 5 days. So I'm going to go ahead and my prize is I'm going to go Amazon.com and send her the next one. So Alicia, I don't know, did you have Audible or Kindle or YouTube?
I used Kindle.
Kindle, okay. So I'll go ahead and Amazon, I'm going to send you her next one, which is Stop Apologizing. I think is her next one. So I'll go ahead and send that as a gift. And then you, for enrolling a new discount coach, is going to get the tub of, what do you call that? Energize. So you get a tub of Energize, yep. And then she has her little prize coming to her. So congratulations, way to go, girl.
Congratulations.
Coming in 2 feet in and just going for it. And, yeah, so she's set. So you guys, big shout out, way to go. I want to hear just one little thing. So how are you feeling?
Woke up a little tired because I was up late doing finals.
Right.
But I'm finally done with finals until Monday. Other than that, I've been waking up the last 2 days just ready to go. Yesterday I was like, come on kids, it's time to go outside. Like, I know we've been up for 10 minutes, but let's go.
Right.
So I've been waking up feeling great. I'm a little sore today from the cardio yesterday. My body's not really used to working out anymore. It's been so long since the twins. But I'm noticing results already after just a week. And so I'm excited.
Sweet. Well, I'm glad that you have a BFF to do it with you, and we're here with you as well. So thank you.
Woo, congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shout out my prize winner. So Sarah was not able to get on the call last minute, but she has been showing up like a rock star. Like, first one to throw up her sweaty selfie. She is the first one to comment on every post that we put up. She's done every assignment. The one that really stuck out to me that I thought was so cool is she reached out to a friend that she hasn't talked to for years, and there was some kind of hiccup and she was afraid to call him, but she stepped out of her comfort zone and totally took that leap and talked to him, and she said it was great and she had missed him so much. So she's going to be my rock star for the week, and I'm going to gift her also my favorite, which is the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. That is the one that spoke to me first, and I always get all my girls started on that. So be looking for that, Sarah. I'll get with you on that.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Sarah. Yeah, love seeing all the posts in the group. And so unless we have any other questions, we'll go ahead and call this a cut. I will